Hello dear students, welcome to a new algebra session. Today we'll be talking about the set of irrational numbers. Do you remember the set of rational numbers Q? What are the rational numbers? The rational numbers are the numbers which can be written in the form of A over B, where A, B are integers and B is not equal to 0. Examples for rational numbers: 3, 0.2, 30%, 2 over 5, and the mixed number 3 and 4 over 9, and so on. Or another example for rational numbers: the square root of a perfect square number like square root of 25 because it's equal to 5, square root of 16 because it's equal to 4, square root of 9 because it's equal to 3, and so on. Or the cubic root of a perfect cube number like the cubic root of 27 because it's 3, cubic root of negative 125 because it's negative 5, and so on. What is the set of the irrational numbers, which we call it Q dash or Q prime? It is the set of numbers which cannot be written in the form of A over B, where A and B belongs to the integers and B is not equal to 0. Example for the irrational numbers: the square root of a rational number which is not a perfect square number, like square root of 3, square root of 27, square root of 15. Another example: the cubic root of a rational number which is not a perfect cube number, like the cubic root of 4, the cubic root of 3, or the cubic root of negative 10. The approximated ratio of pi. Remember that the values of pi, which are the 22 over 7, the 3.14, the 3.141, they are an approximated values of pi, not the exact value of pi. Kindly note that the intersection between Q, the rational numbers, and Q dash, the irrational numbers, is always 5, because there is no number that is rational and irrational at the same time. So the number is either rational or irrational. So the intersection part is phi, or empty set. Example 1. Which of the following belongs to Q, meaning belongs to rational numbers, and which belongs to irrational numbers? Square root of 4 is 2. 2 for sure is a rational number. Pi over 2, pi is irrational, so pi over 2 is still irrational. Square root of 1.21, it is an irrational number. Negative 5 all to the power of 0, anything to the power of 0 is 1, so negative 5 to the power of 0 is 1, which is a rational number. Square root of 7 is an irrational number. Square root of 9, which is 3, plus square root of 16, which is 4, then 3 plus 4 is 7, which is a rational number. 0 is a rational number. Cubic root of 24 is an irrational number. Another exercise. The question is asking us to find the solution set of the equation in irrational numbers. X squared equals 5. How are we going to solve this? So x equals positive or negative square root of 5. So this means that the solution set is negative square root of 5 and a positive square root of 5. Example 2. The solution set of the equation in real numbers. If we have 64x cubed minus 2 equals negative 29, then to solve this one, we're going to move the 2 to the other side. So it's 64x cubed equals negative 27 divided by 64 divided by 64. So x cubed equals negative 27 over 64. To find the value of x, we make a cubic root of the negative 27 over 64, then the value of x is negative 3 over 4. So the solution set is negative 3 over 4. And there is a remark that says that if a times b equals 0, then a equals 0 or b equals 0. So if I have this equation, and the question wants us to find the solution set of the equation in irrational numbers, and the question says x squared minus 10 times x cubed minus 3 is equal to 0. So what we do is that we take each bracket, we make it equal to 0. So we take x squared minus 10 equals 0 and x cubed minus 3 equals 0. And then every bracket, you solve it individually equal to 0. So when we take x squared minus 10 equals 0, then x squared equals 10, then x equals positive or negative square root of 10, and the other part, x cubed equals 3, so x equals the cubic root of 3. So the solution set for the whole equation is a positive square root of 10, a negative square root of 10, and a cubic root of 3. We go to the evaluation part. The first question wants us to complete each of the following using the symbols Q for rational numbers and Q dash for the irrational numbers. In question 1, 3 belongs to rational numbers. Square root of 3 belongs to irrational numbers. 9 belongs to rational numbers. Root 9, which is 3, belongs to rational numbers. Negative 8 belongs to rational numbers. Cubic root of negative 8 belongs to rational numbers. 5 belongs to rational numbers. Cubic root of 5 belongs to irrational numbers. Cubic root of negative 9 belongs to irrational numbers. The second question, find the solution set in Q dash for each of the following. Question 1, 2x cubed minus 7 equals 3. To solve this one, we move to the 7 to the other side. X cubed equals 3 plus 7. So 2x cubed equals 10. Then we divide both sides by 2. So x cubed equals 5. Then x equals the cubic root of 5. So the solution set is the cubic root of 5. Question 2, half x squared equals 3 plus 5, which is 8. So x squared equals 16. Then x equals positive or negative square root of 16. Then x equals positive or negative 4. So the solution set is negative 4 and positive 4. Now, dear students, we came to the end of our session. Thank you very much and wishing you best of luck.